Executive Director of the Jackson Downtown Development Authority, Cory Mays. Hi, Cory.
Hey, Bart. Good to be here.
Welcome back.
I'm thinking about that house right now and how I'd like to be in that lake this afternoon.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
It is awesome. We've got. I saw you walking around downtown this morning. That's
Yes.
part of your job, just checking in on people and making the rounds.
You bet. That's actually one of my favorite parts is getting out and talking to people and just checking on things. If it's a piece of trash somewhere or a flower basket that needs some water or a sign that's in the wrong spot or just saying hi to somebody.
Yeah.
Yesterday it was making sure that the portable toilet at the farmer's market got picked up. It was tipped over again.
No.
Any chance to get outside.
Are those bathrooms in Buccaneers Park, are they just open on certain occasions or for events or what?
They're sometimes open for events, but honestly, most of the time they're not open.
Oh.
The city has had so many problems with vandalization inside that
Oh, really?
they just can't keep them open,
Oh,
unfortunately.
that's a shame.
It is.
Yeah.
We really need some good bathrooms down here for shoppers.
More, just more people on the street.
We do. It's a good thing.
Well, they'll be here in droves this weekend.
They will. Gus Macker basketball, they're going to start putting some hoops together this afternoon and start taping off courts tomorrow morning. I heard 6 a.m., 5 a.m., depending on if there's any rain. So they're getting ready.
Well, we should be okay tomorrow as far as no rain, and Saturday most of as well. Last year, remember, it rained the first
Friday
day.
night storm, yeah. We had a car show that night and the storm rolled in.
That's right. Oh, so that's new this year. The car show is not happening the same weekend as Gus Macker.
That's exactly right, yeah. We have had the car show on Gus Macker Friday for a while now, but it gets a little busy. The car show drivers, they really like to have their event just for them, and Gus Macker takes up a really large footprint, a really great large footprint. And so we just decided it'd be better for both groups if we said, you know what, we'll just take a different weekend. We'll let Gus Macker have this whole weekend just for them. We'll take next weekend for the car show and some other downtown activities, and I think everybody's really happy with that change.
The Gus Macker folks say they have even more teams this year, and they've added some attractions that are first-time events this year too.
We've got a new court. I think I heard they were up 18%, which I think there were one or two sites in the state that had an increase of that size. So that's great.
The local restaurants and shops, do they embrace the events coming into downtown?
They do as best that they can. Sometimes it can be great when a lot of crowds come down for an event, instant pickup of sales. Sometimes it may not be an instant pickup of sales at that time, but it might be that people see a shop, the shop gets some exposure, and even if the folks don't have time or the inclination to go in right then, they'll come back and come in later. So it's really good free advertising, even if there are shoppers at that exact moment.
Yeah, I think that, this event in particular is a lot of downtime for the families of the teams between the games. So it's just natural wandering space.
Well, and we love to see the outdoor restaurant seating areas packed. I think, you'll see tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday people sitting out having a hot dog, grabbing a drink, getting a salad at Dirty Bird or wherever, just kind of sitting outside and waiting and utilizing those spaces.
That social district thing never took off in Jackson.
No, we made a really good attempt. We got everything ready to go and got everything approved, but at the end of the day, we just didn't feel like it was right. We didn't feel like the participation was quite there, that the drive to do it was there, and of course, COVID evened out a little bit, and the capacities for indoor seating, the capacity limitations were lifted, and we just didn't see the need to do it, to put in the rest of the time and the financial investment. We may do it down the road. It's not a dead issue by any means. We can bring it back whenever we want to, but we're just going to take a pause and focus on the other great things we have going on.
Yeah, really, our downtown, we don't have a lot of restaurants and bars that are just right next to each other. There's not like a district like in some other, like Grand Rapids. It's clear to see why a social district could work. It's 12 different places right next to each other, right across the street.
Yeah, we're not set up that way. No. We definitely have a little more of a spread out downtown. Not that that's a bad thing, just that we just look a little bit different.
Yep.
So.
All right, next weekend, big weekend event downtown again.
That's
no
right.
Basketball though.
No, well, you can bring your basketball. You can dribble it around all you like, but no, next weekend we've got a big car show on Friday, and we've got sidewalk sales on Saturday, and of course Sunday is the big downtown day. We've got live music with Dan Bickle and his group. We've got inflatables all over, bouncy houses, and and jousting and basketball and all sorts of fun for kids and adults. We've got sidewalk vendors. I think we've got 25 vendors signed up right now, different craft vendors and specialty shops. And of course, we'll have food trucks too. We'll have about half dozen food trucks out here spread out. So it'll be a really big Sunday for families to come down and enjoy a sunny day and do some shopping, hop into Bouncy House if you want, listen to some music, grab a drink, and just enjoy.
The cruise and concert is part of Downtown Days.
It is. It kicks it off. That first Friday night will kind of be the kickoff to the Downtown Days weekend. If you were here for our June cruise-in last month, boy, it was just so packed. So we are anticipating big numbers next weekend.
So we've had 3 down, 3 to go, halfway through.
That's right. We're about halfway through our event season between car shows and movie nights and food truck events, and so now we're really hitting our stride, getting things rolling. Lots of people are coming down, and super exciting.
And we're 3 for 3 for Food Truck Tuesday. We have had good weather for all 3 so far at the halfway point.
We just actually had our fourth one.
Fourth.
That's
right.
okay.
4 for 4.
4 for 4. Yeah, the first one was a little bit rainy, but boy, the other one's nice and hot, nice and sunny, and we have just had massive lines come out. Look at that smiling family there. Lots of smiling faces, even if they're waiting in line for a half hour for a pizza. Nobody seems to care. They're having a great time, maybe playing some cornhole or talking with their friends, listening to the music, visiting Tiki Sam right there. It's just a great chance for people to come out. Every time we do these things, we put up some signs and turn on some music, and the people just come out, and it's wonderful.
It's just the perfect park for this kind of event.
Well,
it was designed that way.
It was, and the food truck drivers that have never come down to Jackson, it never fails. They look at me and they say, "You have what? You'll give us power. We don't have to use a generator. You have the cords. Why do you do that? Don't I have to pay?" No, not at all. It's a service we want to provide, and it makes it a really attractive space to be a really unique setup, and helps our food truck operators have a really quality experience, and that's good for them. They're out to make money too, just like everybody else. We want to give them the best chance we can.
And food trucks, they actually have to compete for a spot.
They do, yeah. We have a list of about 40 food trucks, and they'll sign up for a spot, and then we kind of pick and choose and build a puzzle. And we have a lot that would want to come every time if we'd let them, but we try to have some variety to mix it up a little bit. And so we can't let everybody come all the time that wants to, or we probably have 20 trucks every event.
Yeah.
It's that popular.
All right, so 2 more of the Food Truck Tuesdays. We've also got the big concert, the Jackson Symphony Orchestra Pops concert that will be at Horace Blackman Park.
That's right. That'll be during the August cruise-in, August 26th. That'll be always a great concert. The Pops concert's one of my favorites.
Yeah, and last year was the first chili cook-off outdoors downtown in the fall.
Yep.
K105 moving from Keeley Park. It was a windy day, but I think it overall was a success.
Huge success. We were thrilled with the numbers and the participation and the feedback. We'll be doing it again on October 1st. So a couple weeks earlier, hoping we can get maybe a little bit of a warmer day and not the wind tunnel effect that blew so many tents all around.
Well, you wanted a little chilly for chili.
No pun intended.
But it was amazing how windy it was.
The warm chili helped. The live music and the fireworks helped. It's a great event. I think the footprint will be a little expanded this year. We'll take over a little more real estate. The kids and family area will be a little bit larger, and I bet there's more chili vendors too. I don't know how the signups are going yet, but it's just a fantastic way to showcase what's happening downtown. And of course, the K1053, McKimmon Media, they make a great partner. They do such a great job.
You bet. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me. Always good to see you too.
The Executive Director of the Jackson Downtown Development Authority, Cory Mays.